Good morning. How are we doing? I'm going to make my coffee today. I'm trying this new one, Organic Traditions. I got this at, where was I? Metro. So, and it's fully Canadian made mushroom coffee. So let's see, oh gosh, what this one is going to taste like. So my Live Good coffee is finished and I have to wait on my order, but oh my God, I can't open the package. This one is from Metro. It's organic Traditions, it's called. We had a new Metro open by my area. So anyway, I'm gonna try it. It looks like this, actually. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like, I don't want to mess up my stove. Looks like that. But you use one spoon, 1.5. So let's see. One and a little bit. Ooh, it smells like some baked goods or something. But anyway, let's see. Let's put some water in there. That's what it looks like in my cup. I'll put some water. And hopefully this tastes good. It smells really good. We'll see. Let's see. Tastes like cinnamon. Yeah, you can see there's cinnamons in there. Not bad at all. Instant mushroom coffee from Metro. The only reason why I went to Metro, I don't normally, is because they've got a Metro up the street from my house. Now I have a choice between Metro and Zehrs. So that's the coffee. I was drinking this coffee before. It's finished. Now I had to go check something else out. But anyway, I'm here having my coffee like I usually do. Last week, I cut up my fruit. This week, it's my vegetables because they've been sitting in my fridge and it's time to do something with them. I am not playing. Okay, bok chow, good for soup. That's what I'm gonna make, I think. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna cut them up and put them in here and figure out what to do with it later. But I have to cut them up because if I don't, they won't get used. Just like my cucumbers that I put in these jars, after 2 days, they were gone. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut up my bok chow and I don't know if this is the right knife, but whatever. I'm going to save my vegetables. Yep. So my bok chow looks like so. I'm gonna put them in my container just because. Like I said, I don't know what to do with it yet, but I'm gonna do something. Probably make soup. That's probably easy to do. So anyway, my friends, my name is Joy, if you've not seen me before, and I'm in Ontario, Canada. Thanks for joining. Oh boy, it's really hard to see the screen with the white. Good morning, Wendy and Paula and Sandra and Barn. Thanks for joining. So, oh, look at this. Ew, I really have to wash this. Maybe I thought it was the coffee. No, this is dirt. So yeah, I'm gonna wash this after I'm done doing all of this. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I will end up with this going in the garbage and I don't want to waste any more money. So I'm cutting up my vegetables because it's the right thing to do so that it can get cooked properly. If I don't do that, they won't get cooked. Okie doke. Thanks, Joe, for the likes. All right, so I'm here still drinking my coffee and I'm in Ontario, Canada. What is that? Oh, I'm in Ontario, Canada, and I'm here because I started digital marketing. And I'm pretty sure if you've not heard about it, you've not been watching TikTok so much, or maybe social media, period. It's all over the place. People are talking about digital marketing and how much money you can make and rate-tay-tay. So anyway, I drank the chocolate or the coffee or whatever it is. Last year, 2024, I jumped into digital marketing. I'm half a century plus, by the way, and I do have a full-time job. So just because you work, it doesn't mean you can't do this. Of course, you won't have as much time to work on it if you have a full-time job, or if you have, I don't know if I'm supposed to eat these parts or not, but I'm throwing them out. Whether you have a full-time job or not, or whether you have kids running around, or you're a provider of some sort, it doesn't matter. You can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day, and then when life happens, it happens, because it happened for me this week. Life happened. We had a funeral, and I wasn't as pronounced as I usually am on this channel. I tried to make some videos, but it just wasn't working out for me. But I'm here now, back on track. This is pretty good, actually, if you're looking for some soup. Some soup. I'm thinking about soup because AI is talking about mushroom coffee and veggie prep, is what he said, or she said, I don't know. But this coffee, I got it from Metro yesterday, and I thought I would try something different because the coffee that I normally drink, this one from Live Good, is finished. So I'm trying something new. I'm not sure if I should put some milk with this, but it's tasting kind of like cinnamon. But good. So, like I said, I'm cutting up my vegetables. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably make soup. But last week, I did the same thing with my vegetables. I cut up my cucumbers and my celery, because if you don't do that in my house, they go bad. And I have to put them in mason jars so that my son can see them, because he doesn't go looking past beyond what his eye can see. So it's good for everyone to know what's in the fridge. So yeah, I'm just cutting up my vegetables and talking about my journey in digital marketing. So I belong to a program called Legacy 2.0. Used to be, still is called Legacy Builders Program. And lots of folks are promoting that product. And lots of folks are promoting other products, because there's so many out there, guys. There's so many different digital products, programs out there, that it seems and can be overwhelming at times for some people. But if you just purchase one and stick to it, one that your pocketbook can afford, of course, and stick to it, do the things you're supposed to do, income earning activities as they call it, then you'll be fine. And don't be how shall I say, don't be discouraged if you don't make a sale in the first couple of weeks or months. You're gonna eventually. People just need to get to know, like, and trust you, right? You see why you have to wash your vegetables? You see this? It looks like a bug. Is it a bug? Yeah, it's a bug. Yuck. So yeah, make sure you wash your vegetables, people. Yeah. So my bok chow looks like it's all done. So here's my bok chow. One big bowl of bok chow that needs to get eaten somehow. So now that it's cut up, I'm going to be able to use it in something. So I'm going to put some cold water in it. And next is my spinach. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little while. And then, good morning. Oh gosh, I can't even see the names because it's white. Trish, good morning. Enrique and Robert, Egypt, good morning. Okay. So, my spinach. Time to cut up the spinach. Boy. Oh, this is going to go bad if I don't use it. So let's cut that piece up. I'm going to put that, in here so that I can wash it properly when I'm done. All right, so this is my spinach. It looks like it's starting to go bad. It's been a week that it's been sitting in the fridge. And that's my issue, is that I buy all this stuff with good intentions and I'm going to eat it. I'm going to make it, and then it doesn't happen for me. So I'm just going to get rid of the pieces that are not good, which seem to be closer to the middle. And then I can start chopping it. I usually put this in my smoothies. But this week I did not make any because I didn't have any milk. Okay, let's see what else. This one looks not good. All right. I think this is good. Now I just got to cut it up. Oh boy, awkward. All right, my intention is to put it in here so I can wash it properly. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh gosh, that's not good. All right, so here's some. Put that there. And that's one. That's one. It needs to be washed. But yeah, I need to do the other one first. I need to do the other one first because I've got my bok chow was cut up first, and I had to wash some of these, the bottom parts, you know. So yeah, my intention is to use my greens and cook them in something. And if I don't chop them up now, I will not be able to use them later because they will be garbage. Because that's what happens to me. I buy them, like I said, with good intentions, and then they go really bad. So thanks for joining, guys. My name is Joy, and I'm in Ontario, Canada. How about you? Good morning, Charles and Justin and Tay, Enrique, Angie. Good morning. And my Shell Fortress. Good morning. Okay, it's starting to go bad, my spinach here. And I'm just going to take out the bad stuff before I cut them. Oh, this one's, yeah, nope, you're going. Before I cut them. Yeah, and I'm going to use them. I don't know how, but this week, come hell or high water, I'm using this and I'm cooking with it because it's already going to be cut up and ready to use. That is the only way that I'll be able to save these vegetables. I did this last week with my fruit and it went over well. They got eaten because they were in mason jars. Imagine that. You can see them, even though they're in the fridge, same fridge that they were in before. Now that they're cut up, people actually eat them because they see them. They're like, oh, I feel like I need a cucumber because it's sitting there staring at them, already cut up, ready to eat. Yeah, I think this is, oh, no, there's one run right here. When they get wet and icky, I don't like that. So I got to take this out. It's just not happening. Garbage. One more. Okay. So I'm just going to bunch them back up or manhandle them or whatever you want to call it and cut. Because this shrivels up. Sometimes I have this with my eggs in the morning. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know if I want to use these pieces. I'm throwing them out. They're probably good with soup, but yeah, I'm just going to throw it out. Yeah. So, garbage. Oh, that's most of it. Most of it. So now, I'm going to put the rest of it in here. Hopefully they all fit. I don't think they will. But I'm going to push it down. I'm going to push it down. Okay. And the next thing I have, oh my gosh, you can see that it's already shriveled up. My, what the heck is this now? Oh God, I bought it because I wanted to juice it. It's, oh gosh. Anybody remember what this is? I know it's all shriveled up, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to make probably soup or something. Oh God. This is how I waste money. By buying vegetables with good intentions, of course. Hey Rob, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Who else is here? I cannot see. Oh boy, thank you. I'm gonna put some water on this one right now. Right now. Oh God. I have my, what's this? My bok chow that I've done already. I just need to take it out of the container. This one, the spinach, I'm going to just put some water so that it can help itself by cleaning itself with the cold water. And I'm going to put it somewhere else in another container. Okay. So this one, the spinach. Oh gosh. Wait. Oh boy. I think I need to do it one more time. All that dirt that came out of there. Holy crap. Okay. So this is what I do. It's not just for lettuce. I put it in my spinner and I spin it. Oh my gosh. Gotta make sure it sits in the groove. Wow, you see all that water? I know you can't see it, but it's in there. And then just throw it away. Like that. One more time. Okay. Now where am I gonna put it? I have this container. I'm gonna put them in there. Nice and semi-dry. And then I can use it for whatever, whenever. Put it in my smooth. Oh gosh, this is a lot. Oh my god. Yeah. So I'm gonna just close this one and put this somewhere. I don't know where, but god dang. Okay. Let me move this over here because it's already washed. Oh, and guess what else I got? I'm so excited with myself. This. This is sea moss. Not sure if you know what this is, but I went to my son's on yesterday, and he gave me a drink that he made from this. Now, I had to soak it overnight, so I'm just gonna, ooh, it's like gelatin already. I'm gonna make some stuff. It is a long weekend, so I'm just exploring with what I can do. Let me cover this. Okay, now I gotta do something with this so I can do something with my bok choy. Okay, now where am I gonna put it? Oh, I have a little container here. I'll put that in here. Hey, I wonder if you could freeze this. Could you? You probably could. Oh boy. Okay, and that's that. That is my spinach. Done. Okay, now for the bok choy. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to put the bok choy in here because it's already washed. And I'm going to strain it. This is how I get to eat the vegetables in my house. By preparing them already. They don't prepare themselves. Hey, good morning, Angie. Thanks for the likes. Okay. Now that's that. I need to get rid of this. And get rid of some water. And I can use this bowl to put it back because I have nothing right now. So I'm gonna strain it or make it dry, I suppose. More time. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it. And is there water? Yeah, there's water. You can't see it, but I can. Oh, there it is. Okay. My bok choy is clean and dry. Put it back. Put it back in this container. Look at that. Yummy. Okay. All right. Bok choy's done. Spinach is done. And next. Next is my dried up. I don't know what it's called. I asked somebody to help me out with this, but I forget what the name of this is. But it's dying. So I really have to do something with it today. I think I'm going to make some soup with it. Soup. Ooh, I can see now. Jumping on soon. Oh, okay. I'll come and join you when I'm done. I can at least give you some support. Tap the screen. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, it's right here. This is kale, my friends. My kale is not as, it's very limp right now. So I do have to do something with it today. And I'm going to try to save its life. I'm going to make some soup, probably. I got some carrots that are, you know, halfway gone. Well, not halfway. They're still good. But there's about 4 or 5 of them. So that's what I'm going to do. Kale, yes, Melissa, thank you. What am I cooking? Je ne sais pas. I don't know. I'm just making sure that all the vegetables I have are prepared, ready for me to use, because what happens to me is I buy them and they go bad. So they're on, this one is, the kale is on its way out. So I think I'm gonna make soup or something with it, like some chicken soup with lots of vegetables, because they gotta get eaten. And plus it'll be good for my lunch, right? I usually make soup and then I put them in different containers, like, where did I put it? Like one of these ones. And I'll freeze it like this, right? Not this, but my soup. I'll freeze it and then I can just grab it and take my lunch, ready to go. If I don't have my lunch, then I end up spending money on lunch, and that's just too much money, right? It's like 15 bucks, $15 a day, and sometimes I do it 2 or 3 times, and I'm, yeah, no more. No more, because why? Number one, it's golf season. And it costs some money to golf, so I need to save some for that. So anyway, when I do the kale, I feel like this is too much, like it's too hard. So I cut the bottoms off just because it's garbage. I mean, I'm sure I could use it for something else, but I just don't. Yeah, so I'll just cut all that off and put it in the garbage because I don't like it like that. So my friends, happy Sunday. Why are you scrolling this morning? What's going on with you? Let me know. What's going on with you? What's going on with me is that I'm cutting up my vegetables because they're going to go bad if I do not cut them up. Because I bought them so that I could eat them, not so I can throw them out. So I'm going to try to change that cycle of buying my vegetables and throwing them out. Now I'm going to buy them and cook them so I can eat them. Okay, so that's why I'm cutting them up this morning. Okay, so why are you here? Let me know. Let me know. A random person on TikTok. Interesting name. You are a random person on TikTok. I just woke up. You did you? Well, I'm an early riser. I got up at, I think it was 4:15 today. Just because I went to bed early. My problem. Okay. Let me see if I can cut this up. It's backwards for me. Oh gosh, it's very limp. Okay. I don't know if I should. I'm putting this in soup. That's for dang sure. We'll put it away. So anyway, yeah, that is early. But I typically get up at like 5 or 5:15 on a regular day. I have a full-time job, so my job starts at 8, and I get up at that time, 5:15, so that I can go live in the morning, make a video or two, or not, or, you know, deal with life as it happens. But that's what I typically do. I decided to jump into digital marketing back in 2023, didn't do anything with it until 2024, and I started learning new skills on how I could earn online. And what I discovered is that I love to create content, because there's content in everything that I do. Like this right here, for example, this is something that you would normally just do. Oh, look at that. No, this one's garbage. That you would normally do. And I take photos and videos of almost everything. Almost, I said. Everything, whether I'm going on an outing with my friends or from my family, or I'm golfing or cooking. I'll just take some content. I'm going live and I had to do this anyway, so why not kill two birds with one stone, as they say. And so I decided to go live and do that. Because on TikTok, you'll find a bunch of things that you never thought you would. So you went on my live, for example. I don't even know what my things that I was talking about, but imagine you love cooking. Yeah, I don't. I don't love cooking, but I can. And I do when I have to. But that's not my favorite thing to do. So anyway, I decided to kill two birds with one stone and go live like I did last week. I believe I did the same thing with my fruit. And I cut them up. My cantaloupe, my pineapple was already cut up. What was there? Celery was there. Some other stuff. Yeah. Papaya, all those things. And so I put those in my smoothies. And if it's already cut up, my friend, trust me, you will be using it because it's staring at you, right? So, for example, I put my cucumbers in a mason jar, like so. Let me see if there's any left. I've got lots of mason jars. Look. There's a couple left, right? So it's almost done. I had about 3 of these sitting in the fridge. And they got eaten within a week. Normally that doesn't happen. Nobody eats them because they can't see them. I say nobody because it's my son and I. He's 20 years old, and when he opens the fridge, if he can't see what he's looking for, we don't have it. And I tell him, listen, my friend, you got to open your eyes. He wears glasses, so I always tease him. I'm like, do you need a new prescription or something? But anyway, this is my kale. Done. Now I just got to wash it, and I'm good to go. Put some water in here. I'm going to let this sit in some cold water and help revive itself. I don't know. But here I got my soup pot ready to cook some soup. I just don't know what kind of soup. Probably chicken. But I'm just going to let that sit in there and revive itself for a little bit. Then I have my beets because I want to make some beet salad this week. I love beets. See these? Nice beets. They're going to make my hands turn purple, and I'm not interested in that life. So I'm going to get some gloves so they do not get that color. And my pot's already. Get my little pot. I can put them in there when I'm done peeling them. Or when I need a little knife because I'll cut myself with that. Yes, my friends. My favorite fruit. Oh boy, my favorite is a mango. No, oh boy, no, that's a hard question. Watermelon and mango. Oh boy, give me a mango and I'll eat more than one. The watermelon, I can eat the whole thing. Yeah, those two things. How about you? What's your favorite? What time is it right now? It's 7. Oh, I don't have my watch on. It's 7 a.m. My phone says 7 a.m. What time is it for you? I'm in Ontario. Where are you joining from? Gangster. Oh gosh. Gangstas. I think that's what you said, what it says. I love mangoes and, oh, strawberries. I forgot about that. That was good too. I put those in my smoothies. Oh my God. Oh boy. And that's the other thing too. If you don't prep those, the strawberries, they will go bad also. So as soon as I buy them, I typically wash them and prepare them so that, they can be eaten. And, my son sometimes thinks it's an invitation to him when I clean these things. It's an invitation for him to eat them. I'm like, no. There's somebody else in the house that lives here. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just cutting up my beet. You see how it's red? And it's already on the glove, so wasn't interested in that. So I'm just going to peel it. I probably should use a carrot peeler, but I feel like I have more control over it this way. Yes. Oh, you're in Edmonton. It's 8 o'clock right now. Okay, you're only an hour ahead in Edmonton, Alberta. All right. I feel like I have a cousin through ex-marriage that lives there. They moved there probably 4 4 to 6 months ago because it was cheaper, they said, and it was easier for him to find work. He's a mechanic, so I don't know. I think if you're a mechanic, you can work probably anywhere, right? Everybody's car breaks down. Never mind, my car is sick. I went to change my tires on my car and my winter tires off to my summer tires or all season. And the dude says to me, "Hey, your car's sick." I'm like, "What?" "What do you mean my car is sick?" He said, "You need back brakes." I was like, "All right, how much is that?" He says, "Oh, it's about $300. I'm like, okay, they need to get fixed. And then he said, "And then your control arm is broken." I'm like, "Huh? What's that?" And so he explained what it was, and that there's bushings and stuff inside of there, whatever. And I was like, "Oh, so here's my beat." And I said, "Oh, and how much is that?" And he said, "Well, how willing are you to," what did he say? How comfortable, he said, "how comfortable are you with paying?" Because what he told me was about $700 to $900, he said. And then I was like, "Oh, wow, that's a lot." I said, I'll do the brakes first. How about that? Because that's $300. I thought, I'll just do that. And he said, "Well, actually, what's most important is that control arm. Don't go over any potholes." And I was like, "What?" So anyway, I don't go over any potholes now, but he said to me, "How comfortable are you with paying?" I'm like, "What do you mean, how comfortable am I?" He says, "Well, I could save you some money." I said, "And how's that?" He said, "Well, if you want to pay cash, it might be about $750, $800. And if you want to pay with your credit or debit card, I'm going to have to charge you tax." I was like, "Hook me up with the cash, my friend." So I'm waiting to get a date so I can get my car fixed, because luckily I just live down the street from work and I don't have to go too far. But yeah, my car needs to be fixed. And when you're doing digital marketing, the earnings that you get, my friend, are spontaneous. It's not like you know that you're going to get paid today, but it's possible for you to get paid every day. But if you don't do the work, then you're not going to be able to get any dings, as we call it in the community. So that just means simply creating content like I'm doing right now, going live like I'm doing right now. And the wonderful thing with TikTok is that they record this live. And so I can go back to the live and I can, there's little clips that they make for you and you can just post those, right? Highlights of your live. And that's your content for the day, right? So luckily I'm doing digital marketing and hopefully I will make a sale, and I won't even be batting an eye because of this $700 to $900 charge for my car. But yeah, so here is my other one. I'm going to cut that up. You see why I needed a small knife, because boy, that long one was going to cut me. I'll do it this way. See? My beets. And then when I cook these, I can just put them in the fridge and I can make my lunch and just pick up a couple of them. A couple or two, whatever. And wow, that's a lot of beets for just two, right? Beet salad is yummy. I gotta get some goat cheese today. And that's that. Oh, it's on my phone. Oh my God. Looks like there's blood on my phone. All right, so see, my hands are nice. They're not gross. There's my beets and I can cook them. And what else can I do? What else is there? Oh, I know what I could do. Since they're almost done, I probably should cut up some more cucumbers. Since I have the containers. I'll flip my board and cut up my cucumbers. But I gotta wash it. Definitely gotta wash it. My boys love beets. Oh yeah? My son will not eat it. He'd be like, "No, you can go give that to somebody else, thanks." I'm just taking this beet juice off my phone. It just looks weird. Oh gosh, what did I just do? Okay, better. Oh God, I did it again, but I know how to get back. Okay, So yeah, that's what I'm doing, creating content, my friends. So if you're a digital marketer or you're looking to be a digital marketer, it's not as hard as you think. And it's not as easy as you think either. Because it is a hard thing for people to go online and start making content, especially if they don't know how to edit and all those things. But I discovered that I like doing that. So I'm gonna cut up 2 of them. I have another one. They were like $1.99 at where was I? At Metro. That's where I bought them, and it's just up the street from my house, so that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna wash these bad boys because I'm not trusting that they were washed at all. So, my cucumbers. I cut them up. And put them in this mason jar. Thank you so much, a random person from TikTok. And I don't like them really thin. I don't like them really thick either, but 1 cucumber, 1 piece or 1 slice is a good amount when you make it a little bit thicker. So anyway, you cut them up and you put them in the jar like so. So that they all fit. And this is the last one, so let's see the last piece. Put that in there, and that's 1 cucumber. Done. Where's the lid? And these jars are from spaghetti sauce. All right, so here's my next one. See? Spaghetti sauce, classico. All right. So yeah, if you're interested in learning more about the product that I'm talking about, I have more than 1 product, but I started with Legacy 2.0, and you can earn between $100 and $900 when you make a sale, and it's 100% profit. So if you're interested in learning how you could do that, you can just go ahead and double tap on my face in my profile, and you'll be able to see how you can get connected with me, or you can just send me a message. So I'm going to put the second cucumber in here. Ta-da! Hey, this is less than the other one. And it's the whole cucumber. It looks like it's less, but it's the packaging. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's them. Two jars, 2 cucumbers. Yeah, one looks fuller than the other, but either which way, now they're done. So my cucumbers are done. I should probably take this out, and I'll probably eat those. So yeah. Oh, I got one more. Oh God. If I decide, oh, look at this, we're having steak for dinner, and it's already been sitting. Look at that. Oh, it was sitting with salt. I don't know if you can see it, but sea salt. Looks like that. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, looks like that. But it was sitting overnight in the fridge, and it's just going to be cooked somehow on, I think, maybe on the barbecue. Not sure. Later today. So I bought also, what this? Coyotes. I call them chocho because I'm from Jamaica. But coyotes, they're called. So I made this with my soup last week. Looks like that. I made them with my chicken soup. No, it was beef soup I made last week. My son still didn't eat it. But anyway, there's that. I gotta cut those up because if I don't, I won't use it. So now what I'm gonna do with that is I'm probably gonna put it in Ziploc bags so that I know what it is. All right, so my beets are done. My spinach is done, my bok chow is done, and now my chocho. Oh, and my kale. Can't forget my kale. Oh, I gotta do something with this. My kale is done. Let me throw this out. And wash it one more time. A little sprinkle. And before I do that, I will just spin it. Make it dry. One more time. There she goes. Kale is done. Okie doke. So I don't gotta worry about that anymore. Okay. And if you just joined, I also have this. Oh, it's sea moss. If you're Jamaican, you know what I'm talking about. It looks like that. So my son, I went to his house yesterday and he gave me a drink from it that he made. So this one is, I threw it out already, but the package it came in. And basically I had it soaking overnight. And now what I'm gonna do when I'm done is put it in the blender and start to blend it with just the water that's in here. And he says that I can put this in my smoothies or I can just make a drink. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do some stuff today. Okie doke, back to my coyote or chocho. Before I forget my coffee, it's getting cold. Oh, talk about trying new things. I got this coffee at Metro yesterday, and it's instant mushroom coffee. That's what it says, and it smells really good. It smells like cinnamon, but yeah, that's what I'm rocking this morning. So yes, I'm going to peel my chocho. Coyote looks like that in the center. So I usually peel it in fours because I need to get this middle thing, this seed out. You can't see it, but get this out while not cutting myself. I'll just peel it over here. So, what does that mean, Mr. or Mrs.? A random person on TikTok. What does that mean? That two that you put there. And yes, I should probably use a carrot peeler for this one too, but I've already got a knife in hand, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And I typically just cut that in half and call it a day. And I'm put it in my bag like that. I don't know if you can freeze this, but maybe if I don't use it all today, I'll probably freeze it. Not sure. So yeah, there it goes. It's all gone. It's good now. Now I just gotta peel it. So my friends, if you don't know who I am, my name is Joy. And I'm in Ontario, Canada. And I'm right now doing my live that I said that I would do for at least half an hour. That's my goal for myself. I wasn't live yesterday. Was Saturday? Yeah, I wasn't live yesterday. We were taking my uncle to the airport around this time. I was on my way back home, but it was a pretty early morning, late night, early morning. But yeah, I'm living. I'm going live. Oh, 2K likes. Oh, there's 3K now. Holy crap. Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I have a full-time job. I wasn't sure about what digital marketing meant. I didn't even know what it was or that it existed, my friend. I was just on TikTok watching like you are now. And there was a lady from Barbados, and she was talking about her journey in digital marketing. And I was like, huh, what's that? First of all, who's this? I'm sorry, my friends. Oh gosh, I have to decline. I don't like playing games because I don't like to lose, so sorry. Thanks for the follow, Veronica. Yeah, so anyway, I didn't know anything about it. I saw this lady, she was from Barbados, talking about digital marketing. She was like, I don't know if she's half a century plus like myself, but she was older, and she could be younger than I am, but any which way. I listened to her for 20 minutes. I'm a spontaneous person, if you don't know that already about me. But I'm a spontaneous person, so I was watching for 20 minutes, and I basically just watched for the 20, and I scrolled on to somebody else. The next day when I came home from work, there she was again. And I was like, I gotta listen to this lady, right? So in her live, I went and I said, hey, I want to purchase, because she was talking about, hey, you could make 100% profit. And you could make between $100 and $900 if you do X, Y, and Z, if you purchase X, Y, and Z. And I was like, I'm in. So I'm up for the challenge always. And I bought the program. But what I didn't do, my friends, what I did not do was anything with it. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people sit on the fence all the time. They sit on the fence because they're not sure. They're not sure what they're going to do or how they're going to do it, or didn't even know anything about it like myself. But I was curious and I decided to purchase it, and I did. And I didn't do anything with it until I watched. Oh, this is coyote. I call it chocho. Chocho, if you're Jamaican. But anyway, I purchased the program and I didn't do anything with it, right? Because I was scared. I was afraid of what people were going to think about what I was doing. One of my sons, the 31-year-old, he says to me, you already have a job. What are you doing that for? I said, what do you mean? I don't have enough money. Yes, I have a job, but I don't have enough money to do the things that I want to do. So what's wrong with doing this? And he said, well, people are going to see you and what are they going to think? And, matter of fact, he said, go back to Facebook. That's where your friends are. I was like, what? He said, TikTok is for the young folks, not for you. And third of all, you don't know anything about digital marketing. So yeah, no, try something else. Listen, I was like, boy, I had you and I've already done it. I'm just telling you that I'm doing this in case you see me on TikTok. Anyway, if I had listened to that boy, I wouldn't have been able to be where I am today. In terms of growing personally, in terms of earning some dollars, a couple dollars on TikTok here from promoting my digital product. Not mine. I didn't buy it. I mean, I bought it, but I didn't make it, right? This product I'm talking about is the Legacy 2.0. And so, yeah, I didn't do anything with it, like I said, so I bought it in November 27th of 2023. Nothing happened with it. 2024 comes along. And what did I see? Well, I think when I joined, there were about 10,000 people in the community. And then when I actually started to do something in April of 2024, it was, oh gosh, I don't even know what it was. Yeah, it was about 10,000 at that time. Now it's at 52,000 plus people. Holy crap, right? So when I saw that in March, and it was December, January, February, and then March, the middle of March, I was like, oh my God, Joy, you got to do something. So I did. I hunkered down, I put my system together, it was step-by-step instructions, and I started to earn, believe me or not, after 4 weeks, I got my first sale, my first ding, right, of $900. So I called my son. I was super excited with myself that I was able to do that. So this kid says to me, so what, mother? You made your money back. Whoop-de-doo. Oh boy, anyway, I don't tell him anything anymore. But Mother's Day came around, and he came to me, and he was like, not this last Mother's Day, and he was like, so let me see this computer. Let me see your computer. I don't want to know what's going on with you. How are you making this money? So then I showed him, and he was like, you had to do all that. I said, listen, I told you from the beginning that this was already done for me. It's automated. It's step-by-step instructions. I did not have to do anything, except I did have to put my picture in there. I did have to tell my story and put it in there. So nothing comes easy, first of all. There's instructions, and all you need to do is listen and implement what you're learning, right? And it does take time. People, it takes time. It's not an overnight success kind of thing. There are some people from right out the gate, they start earning right out the gate. And there are some people that don't, right? It doesn't matter how many followers you have, because everybody starts from 0 followers, right? And everybody starts from 0 followers, and you never know who that person is that you're inspiring today. I'm not here to say, hey, buy my product. I'm here to say, hey, look at these opportunities that are out here. Not just the one I'm talking about, but there's others out there that, maybe will resonate to you. So don't be afraid when you see somebody talking about digital marketing, if you're a little bit interested, go and check them out. Check out what they're promoting and see whether or not that's something you could do. Because you know what? The reality is that we don't make enough money these days, my friends. And the money that we do make is not enough, my friend, because it's expensive out here, right? And nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to pay your bills for you. There are people that are out there looking for sugar mamas and sugar daddies, and I'm not one of those people, and nor am I going to be a sugar mama. So sometimes people come into my DM or my video and they're like, oh, would you like to, I want to take care of you. I'm like, can you take care of yourself first? How about that? So anyway, I've started digital marketing without knowing anything, and I think I need 2 bags. Look at this. Oh, I can't even close it, so I'm going to have to get another one. Yeah, this is my 2 chochos. Chocho? Yeah, that's how you say it. My son would laugh at me. But yeah, that's that. So I'm going to wash my hands. And probably get another bag because this is going to bother me that there's not enough room. What the heck? When your hands are wet, it's really hard to use bags. All right, get another bag. And then I'll put some, I should probably cook it maybe. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. So that I can, oh, gee whiz. I think that's good. I do have something else I can cut up. These things that I bought last week that I haven't cooked yet, I decided to cut up today since I was doing my live and show you that you can go live and still do the work that you're supposed to do instead of procrastinating all day, which is what I do. So my chocho is cut up. My beets are cut up. My bok chow is cut up. My spinach is cut up. My, what's this? Oh, my kale is cut up. And I've got one more that I gotta do. And then, oh, my peppers. Oh my God. No, yeah, I'm gonna cut these bad boys too. And these ones. What's this? Zucchini. Zucchini. Yep. I'm gonna cut them all because if I don't, they're gonna go bad. This nice little zucchini, I can make it for my breakfast, you know? I can bake them in the oven or, I don't know, cook them, boil them, something. I bought them with the intention to cook them, so that's what I'm gonna do. Exactly what I'm gonna do. Meal prep. Now, where am I going to put them? Where am I going to put them? Which container am I going to use now? Oh boy. Oh, maybe this. This is good. It's good enough. All right. My coffee is getting lukewarm. All right, I'm gonna cut these pieces off so that, I don't know if I should slant these or cut them straight, but give a little character to my food when I'm eating it. We'll see. We'll see what the knife does. Ooh. Okay, now they're ready. I will slant them to see what that looks like. Like that. That's pretty, right? When on your plate. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm meal prepping without even knowing I'm meal prepping. I didn't plan to do this today, but guess what? I just decided to do it because I'm a spontaneous person. And plus I don't want my food to go bad. Lisa says, what am I going to do with the cut vegetables? Well, first of all, Catherine, je ne sais pas. I don't know at all. But I do know that I feel like I'm going to make some soup because I like soup. I don't know what kind of soup, but it's definitely going to have a lot of vegetables in it. And Lisa says, do you eat them raw or do you cook them? And how do you cook them? Well, these ones I don't eat raw because I I've never tried it, but I never even thought you could. But yeah, I'm gonna cook them. I'm probably gonna roast these. This I'm gonna boil because I love a beet salad. Oh, and I don't like the color that it gives me. The bok chow, oh, this one's bad. The bok chow, I'm going to put in soup, and maybe like, you know, when you cook your meal, you can have veggies on the side. So now that they're all cut up and prepped, I can at least like boil it or stir fry or something, right? Because I don't feel like I know. When I buy all this stuff, I intend to eat it. I have great intentions. You know, I'm going to eat healthy. And then what happens? They go bad in the fridge, right? So just take some time out. And if you have to do a live like I do, then use the time and do that. And people are going to come and join, and they're going to be like, oh, that's a good idea. So the one thing I did do already was my cucumbers. There's 2 of these in the fridge, and I cut up 2 cucumbers, 1 each jar, and they get eaten. There were 2 of these already eaten this week, and there's just a couple left. So I just did another 2, and that is the best way for you to eat your vegetables and get them in for your family, because I live with my son lives with me. It's my house. My son lives with me. He's 20 years old, and every time he goes in the fridge, he's like, oh, there's nothing to eat. And I'm like, what do you mean? So when I open the fridge, of course, there's all this stuff that I'm cutting up right now. And he's like, well, I didn't see the cucumbers. I'm like, well, you got to open the drawer. That's where it is. So anyway, when I cut them up like this, they get eaten. Like I said, he ate 2 jars this week. So 2 cucumbers he ate one time. So yeah, cut your stuff up. Make it visible for your family so they can see, because I swear, man, even my 31-year-old, even when he was living here and I'd say something's in the fridge, he'd say, I don't see it, Mom. And then I'd come in the kitchen, and I'm like, so what's this that as soon as I open, because I pack it, like as soon as I open the fridge, I'm like, yeah, it's right here. You just weren't looking. And they'd say, of course, it wasn't there. So yeah, I'm just cutting up my zucchini. I haven't had zucchini in a while, but sometimes I make this with my eggs in the morning, and it's pretty good. But these are ready to be cooked with your meal, whichever one you want. So yeah, I've got two little ones still, and I'll show you the bowl when I'm done. And then we move on to the peppers. I don't typically cut up my peppers, and guess what happens? They go bad, just like everything else I've cut up today. So yes, this will remind me when I open the fridge that, hey, you gotta cook me, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, my zucchini is done. Look at that. All the zucchini is already prepped. Now, when I get off of this live, I'm certainly going to decant them into something else or cook them or whatever, so that of course, you're going to have to eat this stuff, right? I didn't just spend all this time cutting them up for them to go bad, right? That's the whole idea. I don't want it to go bad. So I'm cutting them up so that I can cook them. And tonight we're having, what are we having? We're having a steak. We're having steak that was sitting in the fridge all night. And my son, he put, this is salt, sea salt. He just sprinkled sea salt on it, and that's it. And that's how we're going to cook them, either on the barbecue or on the stove or in the air fryer. I don't know. Not my job. He says he's going to cook it. But guess what we're having with it? A whole lot of vegetables, because I just cut them up. I did my part, as he would say. I just wash this board for a minute. And now it's time for my peppers. Oh, I gotta wash them. What am I doing? I gotta wash them. So I think I'm gonna freeze these, because I have bought these items frozen already. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna freeze it for my damn self, but I'm gonna cut them up first. But yes, these also go bad in my fridge if I don't do anything with it. I cut up like peppers and okay. I'm from Jamaica, but I do live in Canada, yes. I was born in Jamaica, if that's what you mean. But yes, I live here in Canada, in Ontario, actually. So, I'm gonna wash these. is just my soup pan that I'm putting them in. And I've got to take the sticker off before I cut them up. Because what's the point of buying vegetables if you're not going to use them, right? And they're so expensive. Anyway, okay. I gotta take the sticker off. Oh my God. And I need to wash them again. God dang. All right. Bear with me. Some of them don't have a sticker. Okay. One of them didn't have a sticker. All right, let me rewash. Okay. Oh boy. Here's one of them. Isn't that pretty? It is. Okay. I don't know what the... Oh, I got it. Hey, I could have stuffed peppers. I could do that. How the heck do I take this out now? I'm trying to... I think I have to cut it. That would make sense. I'm going to cut it in half because I could put some ground beef in there. What? See, look. Yeah. Now I got to get all this crud out. This stuff. But yeah, I could do that. I could make stuffed peppers, but you know, it's going to be just for me because my son's not having any of that. But yeah, that's a very good idea. So there's still some seeds inside. I will wash that out. But yeah, I'm going to leave some of them, one of them, this way so that I could make myself stuffed peppers for dinner one night. And plus, yeah. Oop. And plus, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just going to leave one like that. And here goes another one. Oh, I'll get a different color. This one. It's pretty. I feel like I should just cut it in half and stop struggling. So, just gonna mess up my stove now. Okay. I'm gonna cut this out, and I'm not quite sure if I want to dice them or just cut them straight. Maybe I'll do julienne, I think they call it. Maybe I'll do a bunch. Just do half peppers and fill them. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. That's what I think I'll do. But you know, when I'm making stir fry, I kind of like to have peppers too. So maybe I'll cut one of them into like small cubes or something, and then at least I have a choice, right? At least I have a choice. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this into small cubes. I mean, it won't be as small as maybe you think because I ain't got patience for that, but I'm gonna cut it up smaller than small. That's what noise. Smaller than... Still going on, huh? Smaller than small. Yeah. Maybe like... Maybe that's too big. Maybe like that, but smaller. No, actually, no, I like it like this. It's easier. I'll just freeze this one this way, and then when I'm making stir fry or something, or if I need to put peppers in, I'll just take this bad boy and put it in there. And you know what? I think like this is too much for the one bag I have. The one bag. I have more than one bag, but oh, this one's too big. So yeah, I think I'll try to put it in a Ziploc bag. I think. Or do I have... Oh, I have another container. Look at this. Ah. Okay. I'll put it in here. Yeah. do that. See? I think maybe I'll do another one like that. But red. Yep, red. This one. That's what I'll do. So I have one that I can stuff, one that I can make with whatever, and one that I'm going to cut really, really small cubes. See? Like that. And it comes off real easy if you just sort of be gentle with it. All right, so yes, now I'm going to cut up this one to join with this one. Live will end in 4 minutes. What's going on here? So I have to make the puzzle. And I did, and I'm back. I'm back, my friends. I'm up north, but I live in the city. It rained all day yesterday, and it's raining again, hopefully for not for the Sunday. Listen, I know I expected to be outside. I wanted to have a fire last night. It was raining Friday night. I wasn't home, but I wanted to have a fire last night, and I wanted to sit on my deck and just be in the sun, but there was none, and it was rain. So yeah, got to make the best of it, right? So it is kind of a little breezy out there today. You can see, I don't know if you can see my tree moving. Yeah, back there, it's moving, my tree. So it's a little bit windy. It is wet looking. There's nothing coming down, but it looks like it did come down. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook today, I guess. Nothing else to do. Maybe listen to some music, clean my room, probably. Get rid of some stuff that I don't need. But yeah, see, I'll just put that in there, and I'll separate them because, you know, some people don't like their colors together, mixed up, but I think it'll be good. It'll be good because this is already cut up, and like I said, I'm a spontaneous person, and lucky for me, I had all this vegetables in my fridge that I needed to get gone, and this is perfect because I'm killing two birds with one stone, as they say. So here's my veggies cut up. My cucumbers, yeah, my peppers are cut up, so that's good. I'll do a recap in a minute, so that when they record this video TikTok, I can use it for later. Thanks for the follow, Island Girl. Appreciate that. All right, so now I have 2 more left. What the heck am I gonna do? How am I gonna cook them? So I have one that I cut because I'm gonna use it for whatchamacallit, stuffed pepper with some ground beef or something, just for my dinner. And the other one I cut up because I'm gonna put it in stir fry. So how shall I cut these ones? Cubes? Think cubes are good? Let me know. Let me know, Island Girl. Do you think I should make these in cubes or continue to make the strips that I just did? Or cut it in half to make another one for myself? Because I got a red one. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do that. I won't be fancy. Cubes. Okay. All right. Let me cut this first. Like this. So I can get rid of the middle. And then I'll show you the cubes that I'm thinking. I don't know if it's the same cubes that you're thinking, but probably. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, so it is clean. Now the cubes. So I'm going to cut this in half like so. And then let me show you. Because I'm not very good at directions, but I think maybe you mean like this? Like these cubes? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean by the cubes? I don't know. Okay, good. All right, I followed well. Now, I gotta put it somewhere. I gotta put it in something. Oh, I have a container. Oh, another plastic. Oh no, I'll do this one. This one's better. All right, so they look like that. Okay. Now that's a lot of work, Island Girl. But you know, I'll do it because you know what I do? I do buy them like this. Actually, the frozen ones. Yes, I'm going to freeze it in a baggie. Look at you. Okay. Oh yeah, and the omelet. Good idea. Thanks for joining my live. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because I do buy them like this. Where did I buy it? I think I was at Walmart, and that's where I saw it. And I thought, oh, that's cute. So yeah, I'm making this for myself. Yeah, I think this is good. This is going to be perfect. What? Look at that. Thank you so much for that, Island Girl. I didn't see it, but now I do. Now I do. Oh, one more. I think I'm going to cut the other one just like that too. It's perfect. Fantastic. My son, the 31-year-old, if he was here, he'd be like, what are you doing, mother? Why are you so excited about that? Because I see the fun in everything and the good in everything, even if it's a bad thing, right? Can't let life stress you out. Look at that. They look like pineapples. Yep. Okay. I'm going to do that with this one too. I sure am. I'm going to do that. He actually, my son, he's 31 and he's like, you should meal prep, Ma. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. He goes, that's exactly why you should do it. He said, take a Sunday or a Saturday. I know you're busy, but take a Sunday or a Saturday and just prepare your meals so you don't have to eat food from outside all the time. Because every time I call this little boy, his brother, he says, oh yeah, we had Popeyes today. Or, oh yeah, we had McDonald's. Or, oh, we had whatever. But I mean, I do cook. It's just that it's sometimes just easier to tell him to go buy pizza or something. And it's easier. It's not healthy, for sure. Turn the peppers on their side and dice them. It slices easier through yours. Oh, on the side. What you mean? On the side? Like this? Told you, I don't follow instructions very well. I find if you put them in the baggie, they have more room to separate. Oh, okay, I'll do that. But I just love that. Look at that. So... yes, after you slice them, stack them in a row vertically. Oh, you mean like, what you talking about? This one? These ones? Are you talking about these? Or these? Remember, I don't listen or follow very well. Yes, after you slice them, stack them in a row. Okay, well, let me finish this first. And put them up like that. Put them in here. And yeah, I could eat them just like that. Wow. But you want to dice them. It's so hard to explain through. I know. And I'm a hard person to explain to when it comes to directions. But anyway, I like the way that they turned out because, like I said, legit, this is the ones that I purchased at Walmart. And they were already cut up like that. And I thought, oh, that's so cool. Well, I just did that. Thank you so much, Island Girl. So now this one, I'm going to do the same thing as this because I just love the different colors. It's pretty. And I like my plate to look pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. It did take a little bit more time to slice them into cubes, but they're just so pretty that way. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with this one as well. So yeah, my friends, I said that I came on here because I do digital marketing. But what I also discovered is that there's so many different creators on TikTok that, you know, just because somebody's talking about digital marketing, it doesn't mean you sort of swipe away because you're not interested in it. There could be something that they're doing that can teach you something, or I say sometimes it can learn you something. So the fact that I put my cucumbers in a jar for people to be able to eat it and see it, your vegetables won't go bad. That's something you learned that maybe you didn't do before. Something I learned from Island Girl is something I never did before. I cut my peppers before, but never like this. I bought them like this. So now I'm going to freeze them like that. So you can find out a lot of things on social media that you never knew. So don't ever judge a book by its cover, okay? There's something you can learn. And of course, if you don't think that you're going to learn or can learn anything more, then you can just unsubscribe and not follow that person anymore. Or just, when their videos come up, don't look at them. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. And sometimes you see content because either you were talking about it or you saw it somewhere, or maybe you were subliminally thinking about it and then there it came, right? So never judge a book by its cover. If I was that kind of person, I wouldn't be doing this today. I wouldn't have the confidence to go and make videos about, digital marketing, or make videos, period, because it is a hard thing to do. Not knowing what other people are going to think about what you're doing or how you're doing it or how you're saying it. So just be yourself, be authentic. People will follow you just because you're being genuinely you, right? Don't try to be like everybody else. Yes, I'm here talking about digital marketing, and maybe this cooking doesn't go with it, but at the same time, as I'm talking, I do put some things in there about digital marketing, but for the most part, I'm here talking about a bunch of things, right? And I've cut up my vegetables with you, and I told you why I cut them up, because they go bad, and I know I'm not the only one that happens to. So if I can inspire somebody to go get the mason jar that they have sitting in their garage or in their cupboard and cut up those cucumbers, well, I'm glad that I was able to help today. So yeah, do not judge a book by its cover, my friends. And you can always learn something. Don't ever think that you can't. I'm half a century plus, and I'm loving this learning and earning journey that I am on with digital marketing. How I get started here, first of all, in 2021. Yeah, in 2021, I lost my full-time job of 22 years. And that was a little bit devastating. Not something that you're looking towards, when you're getting up there in age and, you think everything's good. You're going to stay with this place for a long time. It was devastating. So my girlfriend said to me, I went to visit her, and she said, "Do you know anything about TikTok?" I was like, "What are you talking about? I didn't even know TikTok existed." And I made my first video in June of 2021. And it was basically one of those videos where you say your name and what you love and what you like and what you do, kind of thing. So that was kind of cool. And from then, I just was stuck on TikTok. I think it saved me, actually. I used to have so many vegetables going bad because I'm by myself. That's why I started freezing. Yeah, I'm not by myself, but it's like I'm by myself, right? And I think I never thought of freezing my own vegetables. I just thought I'll just buy them that way. But yeah, you can do that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make the food that I purchase last longer, because I waste a lot of food, and it's not on purpose. Nobody purposefully goes out there and buys their stuff and then leaves them in the fridge and doesn't do anything with them. It just, time gets away from you sometimes, and maybe you don't feel like cooking one day or whatever, right? Or you forget because there's so many things in there. But this is a great idea. Cutting up my vegetables to make sure that I get them eaten. I've done it with my fruit, and they get eaten. So why not the vegetables, right? Oh, this is coming along nicely. It looks so pretty. Oh my God. Let me just finish with this and show you what I did. All right. So these are the peppers. Isn't that cool? Look at that. So, Island Girl, are you saying, can I freeze it like this, or should I separate them? Let me know. So I can follow your instructions. But yeah, and so these ones I don't know when I'm gonna cook them, but I'll just put it in the fridge like this and probably do it in a couple of days. Yeah, put wax paper between the different colors, easier. Oh, I have to go to the store then, thanks. I gotta go buy some. I don't have any wax paper. I have foil paper, but I don't think that'll do. So I'll do that, because I do have to go out today. So these are my diced, or yeah, cubed sweet peppers, my beets, my chocho, coyote, my zucchini, my bok chow, my sweet peppers sliced. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's this. I have two of these. My spinach. And I think my last thing, my kale. No, I gotta do something with this. I know, I love beets. Oh my God. And this is just 2 of them, just 2. So I'm going to cook those for sure today. So yeah, that, oh, and I think I didn't show you this, but maybe I did. And this, and that's that. That's it for my vegetables today. And this is my soup pot. I'm definitely going to make some soup today. And I don't know what else, but I'm not making dinner. My son is. So yeah, that's it. Is it? Oh, and one more thing that I've got to make. This one is not, it's a drink that I'm thinking I'm going to make. So this one is seaweed, sea moss. And I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it. My son had it. And he's made some drink with it yesterday and he gave me some. So he's like, oh, you should try it. And I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, I washed it because it was full of sand. And this one's from Jamaica. And I put it, where did I put it? In this container after I washed it with some cold water. And now it's kind of like jelly, sort of. But anyway, he said, now that it's expanded, I'm going to have to blend it and make it like with the same water. And then I can put it in my smoothies or I can make a drink with it or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be busy today. I'm going to turn on some music and have some tunes going because it's a holiday. It's a long weekend. Oh yeah, abacha. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Abacha. I hope I'm saying it right. Oh gosh, my coffee is definitely cold. Yeah, it's cold. Oh, Nigerian tapioca. Yeah, it looks kind of like tapioca, huh? But it's not. I'm gonna try it. If I like the one my son had. It was a little bit hard to like the density of it. I didn't really like it, but he said you can make it juice, ma. It's okay. So I'm gonna try that and see what happens. I do have brown sugar, so he said I can use that. And what else? I can put whatever, nutmeg and cinnamon stuff in there. So I think it'll be good. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing today. And the first thing is I need to get some wax paper, right? Yesterday I just planted 12 kale as a border at my trailer. Oh, okay. I'm not good with pumpkin spice. Yeah. I'm not good with plants. I mean, I buy plants all the time and then they die at Costco or wherever else I go. No, I've had fufu before, but the soup that I'm making is typically it's chicken soup or beef soup, and I put vegetables in there. But this time I have so many vegetables that I have to do different things with them. So I decided to cut them all up and prep them so that they're available for me to use when I want to use them. Because my problem is that when I buy my vegetables or my fruits, they go bad. Because why? I ain't got time to prep them. So now that I have time, I don't have work tomorrow, thank God. It's a long weekend. I decided to do something else, which is cut up my vegetables. So this I should probably start cooking my beets. And turn on this bad boy stove and make sure to turn on the right one. Yeah, and get this party started. But thank you for the likes. Fufu is really good. I had it maybe twice in my life when I was younger. Now that I'm half a century plus, I haven't had it. There is a soup I had from Cameroon. I don't even know the name of it, but oh boy, it was so good. Some of the things I didn't like when I was younger, like cow foot, I didn't like at all. But now I'm like, wow, this is really good. So your taste buds definitely change after a while. But do you ever bake with potato water? No. Potato water? Like, how do you mean? You wash the potatoes and then use the water that you used? No, I don't understand. Tell me that again. What you mean? Because I got lots of potatoes that I could peel right now. I'm not gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, when it's cooked and strained, yep. Actually, my grandmother used to drink. She'd make provisions like bananas and chocho and whatever else yam she'd put in the pot, and she'd make the provisions for our meal. And then she would drink the water. I thought, that's strange. But I tried that one day and I was like, oh, I didn't know what I was missing. But no, I've never done that. I don't like to bake either because, you know, the water is the best for potato cheese bread. My Jamaican friend made mashed potatoes and flowers for me. Flowers. It was good too. Flowers. I don't know what flowers is. What's that? I know what flowers are. I just don't know what that is. Ogochi. But yeah, I like to try new things. And like I said, I had that soup from Cameroon. It was really good. I just don't know how to make it. It had the, it was, oh gosh, beef shank was in there and cow foot was in there. Oh, yummy. Something green like parsley. Oh, you mean like spinach maybe? It'll look like this? Because that's spinach. So maybe that's what they put with it. I mean, I've never personally had that combination before. But yeah. You just use it for salad. Usually, listen, so first of all, truth be told, I bought all my vegetables and all those cucumbers because I wanted to make juice. And I love juicing, but it just takes a little while, right? And the amount of things that you have, the amount of juice that you get from the stuff is like, what? That's it. So that was my intention. I was going to juice my kale like I've done in the past, but it started to get limp. So now I'm going to probably put it in my soup that I'm going to make. Are you in Canada? Yes, my friend Oguchi, I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario, actually. Good Fantist backup. Thank you so much for the follow. I'll follow you guys back when I get off of here. I just don't know how to do it while I'm on here. One thing at a time. So Oguchi, are you in I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Ogechi? Are you in Nigeria? Are you here in Canada? Thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. I blend my box of tomatoes and it lasts 1 year. Oh, in Alberta. All right. You blend the tomatoes. I can't tell you the last time I bought a tomato in this house. Like it's been, the last time I remember is when I got divorced and it was 2017. So I can't ever remember buying tomatoes. The big ones anyway. I've had those little tiny ones, but maybe I bought like one little quarter pint of tomatoes, the little tiny ones that you put in salad once. But yeah, no, I don't typically buy tomatoes. I like them, but you see my vegetables go bad, so they would definitely be one of the first to go. Same with the habanero peppers. Okay. Yeah, I don't do all that. Today was a first. And I'm going to, like what I do when I buy my groceries, the meats anyway, the freezer's full, the fridge freezer and the stand-up freezer I have, they're both full. And I don't go grocery shopping for about a month, maybe a month and a half. And that's because I'm not cooking the food that I have. You know what I mean? Like I have lots of meats that I can cook, but it's a lot for me. So anyway, I decided that I'm not going to buy stuff until my fridge is empty, until my freezer is empty. And that's what I do. And my son, sometimes he'd be like, bruh, there's nothing in here to eat. He'll open the cupboard and he'll close it. He'll open it and close it. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, there's stuff in the freezer we can make. And so now he started cooking. But he only makes like chicken wings or something like that, right? That's easy for him. Chicken wings. And I'll, if there's steak or something, he'll make it, but I got to take it out. And typically I don't buy steak until we actually feel like eating it. And then we eat it that day or the next day. So we put the, the salt, the salt, the sea salt. And I also put it in a mason jar. These ones I bought at the dollar store, but that's the salt. It comes in a bag, right? That's what it looks like. It comes in a bag, the sea salt, and I just sort of put it in a container because, again, there's blind people living in my house, like legit. So when he goes in, he can see, here's the salt. Yeah. So, yes, that's what's going on with me. So I started my, what's this now? My red stuff, my beets. I started cooking my beets, and I'm going to get going and do the rest of my stuff so that I can start putting on some music and dancing around and clean my room. So thank you guys so much for joining my live. It was great. For the first time, I had more than 2 people join my live, and I think maybe it's because I was doing something and not just talking about digital marketing. So who knows? I don't have anything else to cut up, so nothing else. How come you have full hair and all my hair is falling? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It is hard. It's very hard to comb. Listen, it's very dry. Now that I'm half a century plus, I'm 55. But I've noticed that all of the, how shall I say, all of the oils are gone. So when I comb it, it's hard, even if I spray water in it. So I have to wash my hair today. So anyway, I usually I bought something called milk of something that I'm going to spray in there and see what happens. But it's very, very, very dry, right? No matter how much I put in there, it still looks dry. But you know what? I'm trying to find something. I have collagen I'm trying to take. Maybe that will help. I don't know. But I take vitamins, and we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But thank you so much for the likes. Thanks for joining. And if you're interested in learning about the digital marketing products that I have, you can go ahead and double tap my face or connect with me by putting your email in the spot that's available, or you can just send me a message on one of my posts. And you have yourself a fantastic Sunday and a great long weekend. Happy Victoria Day when it comes. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks and goodbye for now.